I feel like I have hair everywhere. I'm just like, what is your not? Welcome to my channel. My name is Stefania if you are new here. So today I just wanted to do a quick, some speed reviews of really overhyped products and kind of let you know if I think they're worth it, if you're still trying to check out. I know the sale is over in a few days, but I still have a few last minute recommendations in case you're thinking about adding a few more things to your cart. And I tried to pick things that weren't talked about that I truly love. So, because these are by far my favorite. I could watch Sephora, I always watch wish lists, hauls, recommendations. I love this week. Even if I'm not buying anything, I'm so nosy and I love to see what people pick. So, and there's definitely some things where I think are just hyped right now that I'm like, I've been using them and I'm not that happy. Okay. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. Please subscribe, hit that like button, and let's go ahead and jump in. Okay. So we're going to start off with a few things that I am not loving, unfortunately. So I did do a review on this where this is the new Patrick Ta, the contour and bronzer. And I got the shade She Sculpted and I kind of, when I used it in the video, it looked fine. And then I had made sure to do a comment down below because I was watching the footage and I was like, as soon as I added that blush, it just looked muddy. And I was like, I know it doesn't look good. So I love Patrick Ta. Let me just say that, okay? I usually love, love, love his products. But I've now used this 5 more times. And I'm still having issues with it. It's fine when I just work the two products together. And the contour shade, for me, I think it's just a little bit too light. And if I were to get the deeper shade, I prefer this shade of bronzer. You know what I mean? So it's not that mix and match, but the contour shade, it's fine, but you can't layer it. I think that's when it gets a little bit too much. So it's not like you can kind of just put on a little bit more and deepen it up. And it's a finicky product, if you will. So that is the actual contour shade. And like I said, I have swatches and comparisons and all that stuff in the other video. But to me, I think the powder in here is definitely worth it. And if you were a little bit lighter than me, this might be great for you. But for me, it's not giving me that that contour that I necessarily want. It gives me a very nice sun-kissed look. And to me, it doesn't play as nicely as I want it to with other products. So I'm having issues with it just looking a little muddy, a little dirty in places. And like I said, that could just be me. Okay. But I wanted to be honest with you guys and not say oh my God, I love it. Go get it, blah, blah, blah. So I am unfortunately just not loving this as much as I wanted to. Like I said, the actual powder bronzer in here is gorgeous. And I'm not getting what I want to out of this right now. So if you guys have some tips, let me know down below. But yes, I like things that play well with others. I don't have time to be worried about that. I would totally recommend his blushes though. If you are in the market for a cream, and I like that the cream and the powder is there. It's just like this. Those are phenomenal and I completely recommend. I did order the brush though with this, and so I'm really excited about that because I love his brushes. Like I said, I'm a huge fan of Patrick Ta, but this is just not working for me. So there's that one, and then I have one more that I think, the Fenty Beauty Eaze Drop. I got this at the very first day of the sale, and I was so excited. But part of my problem is now that you can't touch things, is when they're shade matching you in store. We went through shade 7 to shade 12, and we were both I'm not seeing the right shade. I mean, it is a skin tint, so you can still get away with it. So I ended up on shade 7 because I like the undertone. But when someone matches me to my neck, I don't self-tan or anything, but my neck is way paler than any other part of my body. 2, I wear physical sunscreens, so, half the time when I'm in a rush, I look like shit when I go to Sephora, And, I have a white cast on my face, but I'm no, my body, this is my actual color. This is too light for me. It can work right now if I go with bronzer, which I don't really want to do that. I kind of just want this to put on my face and just feel a little bit better about myself. But it's not a horrible product by any means. It's just more so like, it's fairly matte. Like I didn't get dewier as the day went on, and I'm someone who likes that look on me. And it did cling to my dry patches, and like even the Sephora, like when I went back yesterday, because I was looking at a different tinted moisturizer because I really wanted one. She was going through them with me, and she's just one that I talk to all the time. And she was just like, it's dry, isn't it? And I'm like, yes, it is. Like, she felt the same way. So, I mean, I think a lot of people will love this, but for me, it was just a little bit too dry and a little bit too matte. So it might be great though for summer in a way, because I'm like, okay, but I definitely need a different shade. Like this shade 7 is just not a good match for me, by any means. But yeah, it definitely, like, especially in areas where, I have acne, like, and I tend to get like little dry skin spots around it. It was just really clinging to those spots. So for me, I like her powder foundation. So I'm kind of giving you guys a rundown of like what I wouldn't recommend, but what I would. But those are really the only 2 things where I would just say, if you're thinking about it, really think about the products that you like more than anything else. Like if you don't like matte foundation, maybe don't get that, So Brow Freeze, by far worth the hype. I love this product. It's a little bit hard to find. I'm not going to lie, like, and say that, this is one of the, everything is in and out of stock at Sephora lately. Okay. I'm very upset about it. But, the Brow Freeze, to me, I think if you are looking for that perfect, like, spiky brow, and I have this and another product I'm going to talk about in just a second. And what's great about it is, even say like this one, it holds all day. All day. I go through workouts, 8-hour day, 10-hour day, whatever. It's there. It's holding it in. One thing is, just don't go in too crazy, or else it gets a little crunchy and just like looks like you have dandruff, So be careful, but you really don't need much. But what I will say is, like, all of a sudden, if my eyebrows kind of like fall just a tiny bit because, like, I'm taking off sweater or whatever, I can go in with my finger and push it back up, and it will literally go back up. Like, that's never happened to me with a product before. Like, I was looking at the Charlotte Tilbury products. Let me know if any of you guys have tried the brow products. Why I need to try a new brow pencil that's like $30, I don't know. But I'm not gonna lie, I was looking at it and I was like, maybe don't spend your money on stuff like that, I have my favorites, but this I really, really think is worth your time. So if you find it at a store, worth the hype 100%. Okay? All right, now we're gonna get into a few things that I recommend. I am gonna recommend maybe like 5 or 6 products and then be done, because I feel like I still watch so many videos where it's like, I don't want to overwhelm you with my 35 products, and I'm just like sitting there like, I don't feel underwhelmed, that's for sure. So the Kiehls Nourishing Dry Body Oil has become a favorite. I am all about body stuff lately. Body scrubs, body lotions, not body lotions. I hate body lotion. I wish I liked it more. I do think I'm going to get the Bum Bum, like the new scent. But I just put that on my arms. I can't put oils like on my legs, especially after shaving, but just in general, not oils, but body lotions, I break out immediately. So for me, oils work better. I don't have as much of a reaction in terms of like my skin. And I just find that they're more nourishing, and they don't give me that like layer of just like, ugh. Like, I don't want to like feel my skin and just, I don't know what it is. I'm not that into lotions. So for me, body oils is where it's at. I really like this Kiehls one. It smells like vanilla, and just, I'm pretty sure it's like vanilla and like all different types of oils. But I mostly get like a vanilla and almond out of this. So if you like that type of scent, it's not overly sweet, but it lingers. And so I like that. I'm like, if I'm going to buy expensive body products, I want them to linger on my skin. But I've never had a problem with it like staining my clothes or anything like that. So I just get out of the shower, especially my boobs. I don't know why they've been so itchy, but I love stuff like this. So that is one I definitely recommend. And then makeup wise, like I said, I don't have a whole lot. This Summer Fridays lip mask, I love this way more than Laneige. I have talked about this multiple times. It's actually what I have on my lips. Whether you want to use it before bed, whether you want it in the day, because I still feel like it looks so pretty. Same thing. I obviously love vanilla scents, so that's what this is. I would love it if they made a few that have like a tint to it. That'd be great, because I wear these to work. I'll wear it. I can wear it as a mask. I can wear it whatever. But it gives your lips such a nice shine to them. Again, I was thinking about like the Lawless like lip plumping thing, and I was like, it's just so expensive for the amount of product you get. And I was like, I don't need another clear item. I have found the winner. And this really does actually help. The Laneige Glowy Lip Balms, my lips don't stay hydrated with those. I feel like it's a lie. So I would go with this. I really love this a lot. And I love that you can just squeeze it up and it's just a little bit rather than dipping your whole finger into a tub. I don't know if anyone else like that, but I am. Oh, another quick review product is the Huda Beauty. This is the new Balm Brows. I have the shade Rich Brown. And it does come with a spoolie. It's a very lightweight brow pencil. I know that's weird to say, but it is. It's not... Here's the thing. It is the finest little tip I have ever had in a brow pencil by far. Hopefully you guys can like really see that. So... like Benefit My Brow is my favorite brow product in terms of like what I use on a daily basis to fill in my brows. But this is finer. If you want very much like hair-like strokes, I think this is worth it. If you don't really care that much about that, not worth it, because you don't get that much product in here. So you are going to run through this fast. However, it does work very well. I do have it. What I do with it right now is I'll do my front parts because I really don't have a lot of brow hairs through here. So you guys can kind of see, because I don't fill it in all the way. I don't want my bias to like too like blocky type thing. So I use it to just fill in the front and fake my little hairs there. And then I still go in and fill the rest with with like my Benefit Brow, because I don't want to risk running out of this for the price point it's at. You know what I mean? So I think on a sale price, if you're interested and you have the same issues that I do, where you have sparse, sad brows, I think you'll really like it. But if you don't have that problem, I wouldn't say it's like a must-have, you know? But I do like it. I would maybe repurchase it on a sale, but it's one of those products where I'm going to run out of it and see if like I miss it type thing. You know, I'm not like, I need a backup. So that's how I feel about that. And then, what was the other thing? Oh, lastly, I just want to mention, you know, not lastly, I have two more. These Otherland candles, they're so good. This is kindling, and then I also have like 3 or 4, but rattan is my other favorite. So that's actually sitting back here. These are great for like your bedroom, or like if you have an office space. It's not going to fill like a giant space. Like unfortunately my downstairs is like open concept, so these don't really fill up that room. But any other space, they smell amazing. And if you're like me who likes smoky scents, like if you like very smoky, I would go with kindling. If you like a more sandalwood, a little bit of sweetness to it, like a little bit of vanilla sandalwood, then go with rattan. But like they are both so good. I've just been sitting in my office since I just got a desk and lighting these candles. Like, I'm so happy. I look at Nick and I'm like, your room smells like wet dog. My room smells amazing. So I'm going to have to share an office space with him eventually, and I'm just like not excited about that at all. So yeah. Lastly, there we go. Marc Jacobs, I think it is going out of Sephora. So everything right now is on sale, and out of everything, I would highly recommend their gel liners. You guys have seen, well, maybe not, but every year, these are my favorite eyeliners at the end of the year, my yearly favorites. So I actually went ahead and picked up 2. Like I said, I'm not trying to go crazy and stock up. If you don't have sensitive eyes, like these are expensive. You know, they're $28, but they stay like put all day. And the pigment's always great on these. I have no issues with it smudging. Like everything you would want in a liner. And I think now they're like $18 plus you get the sale price. So I would just pick up a shade if you're interested, because I think they're great. I'm really sad about them leaving Sephora. No one explained this to us, you know? So I would just take a look. Especially with someone who has like super sensitive eyes. I can't just like wear any type of liner. Like Urban Decay, can't wear that. Tarte liners, there's maybe one I can wear. But my eyes get very, very red very fast. So people think I'm always on drugs. And I'm like, look, if I use a different brand of eyeliner, it is what it is. This and like matte Kohl's are the only thing that really work for me. So if you have sensitive eyes, never the shimmers. Those are going to give me bad reactions. But the rest, they are great. So many options to choose from. So that is it from me. I hope you guys found something useful in this video. I know that it was a little bit last minute, but you know, you still have a few days left. And like, there's always something that you're like, I could have added that in my cart, you know? So I hope I gave you some new ideas. Let me know what you guys purchased. What are you most excited about? I feel like I'm going to get in big trouble for saying the things that I didn't like. But, you know, I thought you should know. So that's it for me. Please remember to subscribe, hit that like button. Bye, guys.